Hello everyone, my name is Tom and I'd like to welcome you to this tutorial on how to properly utilize the reference channel in the Income and Expense Tracker 2023. Throughout this video, I will provide a step-by-step guide on how to identify and comprehend the descriptions of each of the income and expense types, as well as the individual expenses and their corresponding categories. The reference channel is an essential component of this tracker as it interconnects throughout all the channels within the workbook, allowing for easy linking of data and ensuring accuracy. You don't have to be an expert to understand how this tracker works, as the tables have been simplified for better comprehension. Even beginners can easily use and benefit from this tool. So, let's get started.
All the trends I imagine, I create.
There are 6 channels that you can navigate in the tracker. 1. The reference channel. 2. The dashboard channel. 3. The overview channel. 4. The breakdown channel. 5. The calendar channel. And the bonus, the loan calculator channel. Today, we're going to focus on the first channel of the income and expense tracker, which is the reference channel. This is where you can start describing and categorizing your expenses using the pre-built income and expense types. Moving on to the front panel, you can find the direct filters located here. These filters include type, category, and individual expenses, and their values are dependent on the data that will be entered into tables 2 and 3. Below the panels, you will see tables 1 and 2 and 3. Table 1 serves as the foundation by defining the types of cash-in and cash-out transactions. In order to effectively categorize your finances, we have outlined the general types of income and expenses that you should consider. These types, Table 1, will aid you in breaking down your finances and comprehending your income and expenses more clearly. The 3 types are as follows. 1. Variable expenses. 2. Fixed expenses. 3. Overall income. Let's begin with the first type of expense, which is variable expenses, also known as VE. These expenses may vary in value and may or may not occur every month. Examples of variable expenses include fuel, food, transportation, leisure, gadgets, and electronics, among others. Moving on to the next type of expense, which is fixed expenses, also known as FE. These expenses are paid regularly, and the amount usually remains the same each month. You can categorize fixed expenses using various categories based on your daily needs, such as bills, insurance, mortgages, subscriptions, rent, and more. Finally, let's discuss the third type of income, which is overall income, also known as OI. This refers to the total income earned by an individual on a paycheck before taxes and other deductions. It can also include other sources of income such as income from stocks, shares, side hustles, and other business profits. By keeping track of your overall income, you can gain a better understanding of your total earnings and use this information to plan for the future. Welcome to Table 2, where we're about to kick off some serious categorizing fun. We've got our list of categories ready to go and we're gonna assign each one as either variable expenses, fixed expenses, or overall income. To begin, select the types you want to work with and assign the corresponding category. Table 2 allows you to edit only the types and category columns. You can choose from the built-in types in Table 1, which are VE, FE, or OI for the types column. This lists of categories that match the types we are using can be found in the downloadable file package that comes with the tracker once you've successfully made your purchase. You can simply copy and paste the list onto the appropriate columns. Once you have entered all the desired category names, you can move on to Table 3. Table 3 will only allow you to edit the individual expenses, category, and remarks columns. The remarks column is for your reference only and will not impact any data in the workbook. Let's go through the process of categorizing your individual expenses based on the values you previously entered in Table 2. Firstly, type in all your individual expenses in the designated Individual Expenses column. Next, categorize each expense by selecting the corresponding category value from the drop-down list. To access the drop-down list, simply press Alt and the down arrow key on your keyboard. One of the coolest features in this Excel tracker is that in the Individual Expenses column, it warns you that you have entered the same name or value twice by making the cells with duplicates light up red. Now, this warning rule also applies in Table 2's category column. Remember to save your progress regularly and double-check your entries for accuracy. Boom! That's it, we're all set up with our reference channel and ready to move on to the next one. I've got a quick tip for you. If you want to streamline your tracker usage, you can hide your ribbon by pressing Ctrl plus F1. And don't worry, if you change your mind, you can always unhide them with Ctrl plus F1 again. Trust me, you won't need those buttons while you're killing it with this tracker. But wait, there's more. If you forget to type something in or need to add a new category or individual expense in the future, no worries. Just head back to your reference channel and make the change.